My name is Wang.
Hi, my name is Wang.
Hello everyone, my name is Wei.
Hey guys, I'm Richard.
Hello everyone, my name is Marina May.
My name is Evan Tong.
Hey European dudes, my name is Max.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Derek. The Gaokao is China's national exam that determines the college entrance eligibility for nearly 10 million students every year. Candidates start preparing years in advance, studying Chinese literature, math, English, and natural or social sciences. And almost 500,000 students every year go study abroad to avoid competing for this cutthroat chance at prosperity. This summer, I wanted to find out about the impacts of the Gaokao stress on its candidates' psychologies and lifestyles. Therefore, I filmed interviews of Chinese public school students, Chinese private school students, and Chinese Americans in American public schools, and produced a documentary compiling their thoughts and opinions. The Gaokao is an enigma with dark connotations, but as a Chinese American living in Switzerland, I wanted to investigate its purpose, to understand how education can develop a society, and how the Gaokao benefits China.
一般在周末的时候都会选择去刷题，或者是去老师那里补课。我每天会学习大概12 hours。
每个周末会花比较多的时间补课，提高自己成绩。
I take tutor class for math, maybe 2 hours per week, and in the period of exam, maybe it's 4 hours a week. And I started in 6th grade because my math isn't so good.
Every week, most of my days center around school, and I normally don't do that much preparation outside of school, other than occasionally studying for the SAT. And I also do debate, which occupies a lot of my time because I need to do research for that. But otherwise, I don't really have that many test preparation kind of things.
I take SAT prep. It would take 1 or 2 hours each day, but maybe 5 times a week though.
So right now, I don't really do anything.
Two in normal semester.
9.5, I think.
Maybe 6 or a 7. But then my parents just make it a 10, so.
Maybe 2. No, 3.
8.
8.
8.5.
I think my happiness is about a 7.5.
2. No, academics are just pulling me down.
10.
Honestly, going into this project in the beginning of the summer, I thought I would be making a dark film presenting the miserable students all preparing for the Gaokao. And of course, there definitely are many students incompatible with the exam system and would succeed much more in others. After all, the opinions of 9 students in a classroom cannot possibly formulate a concrete representation of 9 million. But it really was an outside Western view that I had on the seemingly cruel exam. To really gauge their values, I thought I would see how they weigh their academics against their natural urges.
lot of money, and I don't have a lot of money.
I used to have, but I don't want it right now. When I was 14, I had my first boyfriend, and when I was 14, I had my boyfriend, and now I'm 16.
我觉得父母和老师都是禁止的，然后班同学都没有谈恋爱，就你一个人，感觉很尴尬。
No, cause no boyfriend, no trouble.
No,
Why?
because my friend who got girlfriend, their academic grade dropped tremendously.
Yeah.
You want a girlfriend?
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Have you had a girlfriend in the past? How many?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to find out what students think basically every day as they study for the definitive Gaokao. What's at the front of their consideration? Themselves, their families, or the whole of society?
为了自己或家人，还有自己的未来。
First of all, myself and my parents, and the people who care for me, because I want to get a good job and have a lot of money, my girlfriend's
I study because I want to have more choices. Although I don't exactly know what I want to do in the future, I can only study in a better environment and chances. And of course, I study first myself and then others.
That's a good question. Seriously, I have no idea. In the perspective of the universe, it don't matter if we study or not. A human is nothing. I study for fun.
那要不要以后挣钱呢？
No.
学习的话，就是为了对以后的事业和学业有更大的推力。为了谁学习的话，那么现阶段是为了父母的期望吧，但是也有可能是因为自己有想做事情，自己有自己的目标，到时候会全面变为自己的目标。
So finally, after all these questions and many more that I didn't fit into this documentary, I wanted to make a sort of evaluation of the Gaokao, whether this grueling form of talent measuring was worth diverting China's youth's attention to just academic achievement. Simply considering its advantages and disadvantages, is the Gaokao an effective solution for China's enormous population?
I think it's necessary because 毕竟我们中国有这么大嘛，这么多10几亿人，也只有能挑选出人才，只有这样才能让那些寒门学子踏上好的出路。高考的劣势，我认为是它毕竟只有一次，而对许多人来说，有可能就是这一次而毁掉了他们的一生。因为就是这一次，有可能他们的发挥不是特别理想，也就是因为这次考试，他们的不是说下半辈子，就是将来的几年内吧，他们应该会过得很不一样。
If they don't have a Gaokao, and I won't study so hard like I just did now, the Gaokao improved my ability. I can say like that. But obviously, it does have some disadvantage like pressure and I don't have time to solve my interests. And if I writer or something, do something about movie, just like a Wang. But these kind of things I can also do after Gaokao. I think Gaokao gives students too much chances, but the advantage is it will make students know what they want to do and what the school they want to get.
I don't think there's advantage. Yeah, there could be one advantage. Maybe someone who's lucky get good marks and they can go to good university. And this advantage is they don't look at the average score of the student, but just looking at a single exam, which cannot prove this if this student is good at academic or not.
其实这是最公平的一个方法，但是自然也有坏处，因为这个是一次考试就定下来以后，所有的都上了。
They get like skews their academic growth because they don't really focus on learning material, but instead they focus on rote memorization, and I think like it hinders like your development, and they don't love learning like a lot of kids in America do.
Despite all the criticism, I still think Gaokao, although it's not the only way, it's a very important way to realize the more realization that comes. They have the chance to gain higher social status. To take the examination, the chance is fair to all. Your parents can buy this chance with money, can do it. You can buy this chance with power, no not. It's the chance for all, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter who your parents are, or what your parents are. It's a factor to make sure the steady.
Ever experience depression in high school?
Of course I am.
对，就是你
希望你随时你经历过这种，
对对。
哎，我说对，我经历过。
哎，我经历过。
一个星期2个小时。
对啊，以前我也是。
Thirsty for art, hungry for power and money. Then there is young man running with style, tells me the truth, but it's fraught with denial.
6、7。
Old man living with pride, tells me
为什么呢？
doing it right. And there's poor man just getting by, tells me
Okay, what exam preparation do I perform? Maybe I go to my tutor for math preparation. Okay, for end of year exam.
Would you consider getting a boyfriend now?
No.
Why?
It's hard to say because I don't know, just don't want to. Oh, I know why. Because no boyfriend, no trouble.
I think I like to become a lawyer.
What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of devoting such importance to a single exam? Alright, say it one more time.
I think I'm like a 7.5, like a pretty solid number, you know.
Okay, one more time.
I think I'm a 7.5, you know, it's a pretty solid number.
Guys, shut up!
Sorry.
I take SAT prep, and I would say that it takes.
Shut up!
You do that?
Yeah.
So right now, I don't really do anything.
Just getting by, tells me edge of a knife.
Okay. That's actually a really good answer. That's what I wanted.
Only his wealth at the end of his life, at the end of his life. So many eyes set on the path to glory. Too many days, friendship
Why
is
there's so
for
many
the
crows?
是汤。如果你很省的话，一顿饭只需要5块钱。如果你出去吃的话，一顿饭大概要30块钱。
Thirsty for art, hungry for power and money.
拜拜。
拜拜。
Then there is young man running with style, tells me the truth, but he's wrought with denial. An old man living with pride, tells me I'm wrong, but I'm doing it right. And there's a poor man just getting by, tells me to live at the edge of a knife. And rich man living inside, only his wealth at the end of his life.